Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And I want to talk about two things that are going on in America that may not seem related, but they really are related. So I'm entitling this video, It's Not Just About Wanting Black People in the Streets. Now, the other day I did the video about the talk show host, Bill Maher, saying that there were no black people in the No Kings protest, where they say 7 million people showed up across America, the largest protest that has been in America, in the history of the United States of America. 7 million. And a photographer for one of those news agencies said that he had to struggle to find a black person in wherever he was photographing the crowd. So he struggled to find a black person in the crowd. Now we know that black people said we're not going to get in this no king stuff. We're going to let white people handle it because it's really their fight. But the question is, why would he struggle to find black people in the crowd when it's all those white people and other ethnicities out there? Why is he looking for black people? We say that they want black people out there so they can do what? Enact martial law. That is per the Project 2025 document. So it's hard for them to find black people because black people decided not to get out there. Smartly decided not to get out there. So if they want to enact martial law, let them do it on their own, based on something they're doing, because they're out there in the streets. And the police is not even policing them, not even trying to police them. They're waiting for the black people to get out there, and it sounds like it's going to be a long wait. Okay, now the second thing that's going on is the government shutdown and the cutting off of the SNAP benefits. Now, what we see on social media is that they are posting AI videos of black women crashing out because of the loss of the SNAP benefits, or because they say they're not going to issue the SNAP benefits on November 1st, beginning November 1st. So we have all of these videos and white people making videos talking about black people losing their benefits, even black men out there rejoicing over the fact that black women are going to be losing their benefits, but they are centering black women in this loss of SNAP benefits when we are told, and research verifies, that it is white people that receive the most SNAP benefits, and the Hispanics receive a lot of them too, and the Asians and all these other groups, but the focus is on black people. Now, why would that be the case? Okay, the case is that it's about the narrative. It's about the narrative. The narrative needs to be that black people are out in the streets protesting Donald Trump, even though they have a hard time finding any black people out there, but they are trying to keep the narrative going that is black people. All right, with the SNAP benefits being cut off, what are they doing? They're trying to center that in black women, black people, trying to make it seem like black women are the ones that are receiving the most benefits. We know that that is a lie, but again, it's about the narrative. So from the inception of this country, black people have been the scapegoat. Whatever the ill is, whatever is wrong with America is centered in black people, whether it's crime, whether it's poor education, whether it's single mothers, whether it's anything, that has to do with negative, low morals. You're this, you're not that. It's been centered in black people. Now, why is that though? Because as long as all of the negative things in America are centered in black people, white people are satisfied. White people can be as poor as Job's turkey. But as long as they believe that black people are poorer than they are, they're satisfied. White people can commit all the crimes there are in the book. But as long as the narrative is that black people commit most of the crimes, they're okay. White people can be the laziest people on the face of the earth. But as long as the narrative is that black people are the ones that are lazy, white people are okay. So I think Lyndon Johnson said something to the effect that as long as you can convince the white man that he is better than a black man, you can pull anything off. Now, that is a paraphrasing, and I'm not going to go back and look up the quote, but that's what it means. I did go back and look up the quote. Lyndon Baines Johnson, 36th President of the United States from Texas, and many people say a racist, but he got a lot done for black people, said that if you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. So that's the strategy that America operates on to a certain extent. Just convince the white people that they're better than black people. Convince them that anything bad that happens is not their fault, it's black people's fault. And they will believe anything that you tell them. Now, what they're doing is dismantling a lot of the institutions in America with that concept. White people are just now beginning to see that they are being duped. They've been duped all the time, but they're just now feeling it. They are feeling it now because they are becoming the minority in the country and they are trying to solidify their power. And in order to do that, everybody has got to be under some degree of control. That is how I actually see it. So back to these two images. Knowing that white people are the largest recipients of SNAP benefits and taking those benefits away, it is crucial that white people believe that black people are suffering more than they are. That's a part of the narrative. That way, they don't get mad and start a revolution because that's what they've been talking about, a civil war. And they'll do it. White folks will do it. See, they'll get mad and they'll start something. That's why they have to keep them pacified. In the second image, again, bringing in martial law to keep everybody under control, but using black people would make white people think, well, they're bringing in the martial law to keep black people under control, not them. But it'll be for everybody if it happens. So it's all about the narrative. It's not really about what's actually going on. It's about the narrative. So the fact that they can't get black people out in the streets means that they're either going to have to shift the narrative or they're going to have to find another scapegoat. And if they do find another scapegoat, it will be the immigrants. They're having to enact a martial law because the immigrants are calling themselves trying to fight back, especially in places like Chicago and California. They're talking about trying to fight back. And the minute they do that, then if America wants to enact martial law, that would be the chance to do it. But it is important that black people, that we stay abreast of what's going on in the country. We've been in this country a long time. We know a lot about how it operates. And the Democrats, to a certain extent, are in step with this because they just want to keep their power. So they're trying to make black people feel like, oh, they're coming to deport black people. Oh, they're taking away this black people's SNAP benefits, getting black people all upset so black people will go out and vote next year in the 2026 election in hopes that they will take back the House. So it's all strategy. It's all strategy. And so much, it's like we are just exhausted. We don't, we wish they could change their focus and put somebody else in the hot seat. We've been in the hot seat for a long time, but we're learning as we go too. We're learning as we go of what to do and what not to do. But it's not just about getting black people in the streets, though. It's about getting you in the streets if they can. But it's all about the narrative. They do not want white people to get mad and start a fight because they know white folks will do it. They will pull it off. That's how this country got to be the United States of America. There was an American Revolution, not a civil war. They keep talking about a civil war. But if it's done based on what's happening, it won't be a civil war. It'll be a revolution. We shall see how it turns out. Okay, y'all. Thanks for listening. Have a good evening.